Hello everyone, it's Penny. Welcome to 30 minutes of flexibility and balance. For class, please have a steady chair, a hand towel, and a nice clear space. Shoes are optional. We'll get started. Standing nice and tall. Feel your feet ground, thighs firm. Fingertips reach down as the crown of your head reaches up. Take a big breath in. And then exhale. Find your thighs. Bend your knees. And take a hip hinge. Gently come up. Big breath in. Exhale. Bend, support, and hinge. A few more times, always allowing yourself to work at your perfect pace. This class is very intentional, controlled movement. It will help you listen to your body. Finding those ranges of motion that feel good, where you have opening, your face is soft, and your breath stays fluid. One more time, inhaling up. And exhaling, taking that hinge. And then come up. Open your chest, fingers reach down and back. In opposition, give a big hug. Feel your ribs pull together. Inhale, open. Exhale, give a hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. Two more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. Getting tall as you open. And then giving that hug. Hands come by your sides. Both shoulders roll up, back, and down. It's really noticing that release in your shoulder and neck region. Think heavy arms. Giving yourself a self-massage. One more. Shake out your upper body. Know you can always hold your chair for a little support. Shift your weight into your left leg. Tiptoe your right toe and then lift it up. Bring it to the front. Circle, wrists, and your ankle. Switch directions. Point and flex your foot, open and close your fingers. Release. Shift your weight into your right foot. Tiptoe the left. And lift the left leg up. Create those circles in your wrists and your ankle. Slow, intentional. Switch the direction. Open and close your fingers. Point and flex your foot. And release. Taking your feet a bit wider than your shoulders, softening your knees, circle your hips. And just allowing for that nice opening. Very fluid, controlled movements. My hope is at the end of the class, your body will be feeling amazing. Movement Exercise can definitely be a form, quote unquote, of medicine. Bodies are meant to move. Now pause, go the other direction. And then come center. Turning both toes out slightly. Inhale up. Exhale. Bend your knees, and this time take a wide hinge. Coming back up, getting tall. Bending your knees, sticking your bum back. Feeling your inner thighs and groin open. Coming up. Get taller. Sinking into your lower body. Finding that just right point. When you notice your body's easing into a little more motion, take it. Two more. One more. Hinge up, toes forward, walk your feet back in. Give everything a shake. This time, take the weight back into your left foot. Tiptoe your right, and then lift it. Reach your hands out. While you're balancing on one foot, open your chest. And then reach forward. You can always put your toes down for a little extra support or hold your chair. One more. Give everything a shake. Balancing on your right foot, tiptoe your left. And then maybe lift it up. Reaching forward. Remember, we all fall out. Hard to balance. That's how we learn to get a little more control. Some days are harder to balance than others. So you're just flying your arms here. And then reaching forward. One more time. Releasing. Coming wide, softening your knees, hip circles. That should feel really nice. As you're balancing, you may notice your hips working. Your hips are big stabilizers of your core. So when you're standing on one foot, that standing leg, you may feel it a lot right in the side of your bottom. Very normal. Switch directions with your circles. Soft knees will allow a bit more motion in your hips. And then release. Now walk out just a bit wider. Toes are turned out. Bend your right knee so it's in line with your toe. And then take your right thumb and stretch up and over. Release. Lengthen your right leg. Put a little bend in your left. Left thumb reaches up and over. Release. Up center. Bending the right. Opening your right side body. Coming center. And up left side. Bending. Opening. Releasing. And center. One more time on each side. Coming back center. And here's your last time. And center. Walk your feet back in. Everything gets a shake. And then walk towards your chair. And yes, we are going to be using the towel. That will be for the second half of class. So if you'd like, you can even place it in the chair. Facing your chair. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Hands come to your chair. Walk yourself back. Softness in your knees. Let's get that nice full back body stretch. Ears are by your upper arms. Just take a few breaths. Now gaze towards your chair. Walk yourself in. We'll do heel-toe lifts. Nice and slow. Feeling the back of your lower legs and then the front. Maybe lightly holding on to that chair. Two more. And release. Now turn back towards and you can have your chair right to your side. Weight goes into your left leg. Tiptoe your right. And we're just going to simply open and close your leg. Open and close. External rotation, internal rotation. Standing tall. One more. Now open. Hands at heart center. You can stay right here. Or you can put your foot and your calf together. Just pausing. And of course, maybe lengthening out. Feeling your fingers reach to each corner, getting expansive. You are strong. Still, stable. Hands to heart center. Knees forward. Everything gets a shake. Grounding your left foot. Tiptoe your right. Get nice and tall. And we will open and close. And maybe it's just an inch. Go with how it feels for your hips. The next one, stay open. Maybe staying here or lifting. Connecting your foot with your lower leg. Holding a chair, hands at heart center, or maybe getting expansive. Still and strong. Keep your breath. Hands back to heart center. Knee goes forward. Everything gets a shake. Face your chair again. Nice and tall, big breath in. Exhale, find your chair, step back, allowing a deeper opening all through your back body, knowing you can bend your knees, ensuring that your head is above your heart. Spine is really long here, breathe. Now take your gaze to your chair, walk yourself back in. Ankle mobility, heels, and then toes lift. with a subtle pause, feeling the muscles, your calf muscles, back of your lower leg, and then your shins, the front of your lower leg. Two more. And release. Everything gets a shake. It's a great time to grab a drink of water. We'll be using the towel for increased opening. The first half of class you just spent getting stable, still, and open. If you'd like to do all these next movements without the towel, wonderful, you can. But if you'd like the towel, it will serve as a little extension of our arms so that we can keep our form very good. A nice long spine. So walk on over, find your towel. Using the chair for a little support, bend one knee. Now you can stay right here, or you can take your towel around your ankle and then think about pressing your hip towards your chair as you stand tall. Stretching out your quadricep, the front of your upper thigh. Now if you're feeling very still and stable, take the opposite arm and reach it forward. So we have balance and opening. Keep breathing, soft gaze forward. And just notice the strength when we're still. Breath is calm. Just a few more breaths. If your hand is off your chair, bring it back and release. Now take the same leg back for your hip flexor stretch. So the back heel is up, hip drives forward, glute is tight. The towel comes behind. Hold it between your hands comfortably. Pull it slightly apart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, feel your chest opening, and then lift your towel slightly up. Just notice if you feel a little more opening through your chest, the front of your shoulders. Just breathe. Coming back to your breath. And then release. Step in and we'll do the opposite side. So standing tall first, maybe just picking the option, thigh to thigh, foot back, or taking the towel around your ankle, flexing your foot, holding the chair, or reaching out with your opposite arm. And think about pressing your hips towards your chair. So same as the hip flexor stretch, you tighten your bottom and push your hips slightly forward. So you're feeling it all through the front of your upper leg. Lots of focus here if you're balancing. Again, think steady, still, strong. Connect with your breath. And there's something to be said about being still, embracing the moment. Now gently release. The same leg steps back. Press your hip towards the chair. And then take the towel behind your body. First, fingers down, pulling the towel slightly apart. Shoulder blades come together. And then you naturally start to lift up just slightly. Not forcing anything. Just easing in. Opening right now your hip and your chest, two commonly tight areas that need opening from sitting. Few more breaths. And then gently release. Step in. Give everything a little shake. Now we'll use our chair as a prop, as a level. Option one, one foot comes forward and we have a seat. Option two, taking your foot on the chair, taking that bow. And then option three, taking your towel and then adding a little more pull of your toes towards your knee. So bending your elbow using your bicep to get deeper into your calf. Chest is still open, you have that chair for support. Breathe. And just notice if you can feel this opening all through the back of your leg. Just a bit more. And we're holding right here. And just allowing for that opening. Take a few deep breaths. Think about keeping your heart center open. And gently release. Come up. Give everything a shake. Now you may notice one side feels a little longer than the other. Let's go through our options again. Option one, toe up, taking a bow. Option two, elevating slightly, drawing your toe in, taking the bow, and then adding the towel, bending your elbow, utilizing your bicep, keeping your heart center open, nice long spine. So it's still as if you're sitting down in a chair in the back. And then breathe, hanging out right here. Coming back to your breath, surrendering into the opening. You'll notice as we sit and we hold, there's just a moment of surrender, of your body just like, oh, this feels good. Now releasing the towel, coming up, giving everything a shake. And again, we have options for this next opening. Option one is simply taking your hand, patting yourself on the back and lifting up. Option two, taking your hand and just doing a little push up. Option three is you're going to take the towel in your hand and then hold it with the other hand. Just pausing right there. So one hand is behind your back, the other hand is up, and the towel is just nice and long. Shoulder girdle stretch. Taking a few deep breaths. Release the top hand. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Pick your option on the opposite side. Option one or option two. So giving yourself the towel and then holding it with the other hand and applying just a tiny bit of pressure downward. You have lots of space between the towel, space between your hands with the towel. tightening your belly. Few more breaths. And now gently release. Roll your shoulders. Now hold your towel apart. Pull it apart slightly. And just take this. You could also take it right here to your chest. Or if it feels good for your shoulders, take it all the way up. Feel the length, feel your feet grounding. And just open over to one side slightly. Come center. Other side. Center. And then release down. We'll do that again. Lengthening up. Opening through your side body. Coming center. And then going through the opposite side body. Center. And release. Roll your shoulders. Place your towel down, give everything a little shake. And for our last opening, let's embrace the chair and the grounding of the chair. So having a seat, and then taking one leg, either opening or lifting, crossing, flexing your foot, sitting tall. And if you feel your hips, you're there. Now hands light in your lap. See if you can make some circles. You can notice exactly where your hip is tight. I know this side is definitely my tight side. Yeah, we're just using the support so we can surrender in. Using gravity to create a bit more opening. If you're circling, go the opposite direction. And similar to the shoulder rolls back, you should feel like you're giving your hips a slight massage. Knowing it's okay just to stay still. Now hold, hinge forward slightly and just take a few breaths. Release. Opposite side, option one. Or coming up, flexing your foot, just start right here. When it feels right, making those small circles. Again, really feeling this deep in the hip. Giving your body a massage, self-care. One more. And then reverse your circles. See what you notice. If you carry a lot in your hips, you can definitely notice those areas as you're circling that need a little opening. Invite them to open. One more circle. Now just come center and hold. Breathing. During this class, you've created a lot of space in your body. You are also very still, strong, and stable. Release. Push through your legs up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, and just pause. Maybe shut your eyes or look down slightly. Just notice. Does your body feel more open? Sturdy? Still? And then open your eyes. Thank yourself for showing up. And again, I hope that you leave class feeling elevated, open, and a bit more balanced. Drink some water. I will see you again soon.